We do want to say hello and greetings from the United States, and we are really glad to be able to join you at your meeting there in Accra as all of you guys are learning how you can benefit from mobile commerce and from e-commerce, the explosion that's really beginning there in Ghana, in Africa, and literally all around the world. And we're so thankful for Hayford and Richard and Daniel who are hosting your meeting today, and for all the other tremendous leaders that are there as well that are really blazing a trail for you guys to have an opportunity, honestly, to change your lives. It's been such a joy to be able to work with each one of them. And I really want you guys to know that you've got tremendous leaders there to be able to coach you and help you excel. And here in the United States, we're also excited about being able to help you achieve your goals. And a perfect example of this is that I'm really excited about introducing you to our very special speaker today that you're already seeing on the screen. I'll tell you, I have grown to respect and appreciate Michael beyond words. For 3 years ago, when I was considering whether to join forces with Sherlock Nation, this was the man. His vision and his leadership is really what made me decide this was the company that I wanted to align with. Michael Wiedder's a leader with tremendous understanding of the timing and trends that are happening all around the world, including there in Ghana, Africa. His background in the internet space, in the business arena, in the network marketing arena have prepared him perfectly. And I want you to hear today his heart even more than anything. How much he cares about us as affiliates, how much he wants us to succeed, his commitment to listening to us in the field, and providing a company culture of caring and encouraging each one of us. Hey folks, listen closely because you're going to hear a lot of wisdom today. Michael, thank you so much for taking time out of your Sunday to speak with us today.
Terrific, thank you. It's actually Sunday morning here in Southern California, and an early morning, and I'm privileged to be able to share with you guys a little bit today really what the vision is for Sherlock Nation and what the opportunity is not only in Ghana but in all of Africa too, with regards to the opportunity for you to be able to be positioned in front of some of these trends that are sweeping the world. But before I do that, I want to talk a little bit and give you guys a little bit of my history, my background. I got involved in the internet.
The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Involved in the internet back in 1994 when Netscape first came out with their browser and the internet first started to go into the mainstream here around the world, and primarily in the United States. It actually started in California. Netscape was based out of California. And, I was just, when you looked at the internet, and this was back in the mid-1990s, and when you looked at the internet, you had some of the early companies like the Amazons, the Yahoos, the Hotmails, were all some of the early pioneers in the internet space, and I put together really the first internet trade show and conference called Online Expo. And we did that show, that conference in Los Angeles, in New York, in Silicon Valley. And at that conference, it was really the early internet companies. It was their first opportunity to be able to showcase their products and services. We had their CEOs would either keynote, speak at the events, or they would head up conference tracks. And guys, I was just fortunate to be able to ride that early internet wave. I always had an affinity for direct sales, network marketing. I ended up giving the seed capital to 2 network marketing companies to get started. I put the CEO in place in one. I consulted for several others. But I always wanted to have an internet-based network marketing company. And I talked to a friend of mine who was really a mentor about 5 years ago about where the trends were on the internet and really the next big trends. And we both agreed it was e-commerce and really mobile were going to be the big trends. And so that was the birth of Sherlock. Literally 4 years ago in May, the company was born. And so far, we've had tremendous success. Over the last couple of years, we've grown over 300%. And we're really starting now with our international expansion. And so what I'm excited about with regards to what's happening there is that even though the internet and e-commerce and mobile commerce, now Africa's always led the way with regards to mobile. When you look at mobile payments and that, Africa's been one of the leaders around the world, but e-commerce is now starting to catch up. And so really what the message that I want to share with you guys is that business is about getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then being able to execute. And what you've seen over the last really 3 years, because it started to really come in the last 3 years, as more and more of the banks over there have also now started to issue debit cards to allow online commerce, to allow online purchases. You've seen companies over there like Tonaton, and I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing these right, but you've seen the marketplaces over there start to really develop. You've got Tonaton, you've got Jumia, you've got Tizoo as well, basically are all marketplaces that you've started to see have some significant growth over there. And now you've started to see also some niche sites like Carmoody, it's Carmoody and Lamudi. So Carmoody for cars, Lamudi for real estate. You've started to see those sites start to gain some traction over there in Ghana. And now you've seen a company over there that just started a couple of years ago called Retail Tower that's now allowing basically small businesses over there to be able to set up their online shops and be able to advertise their online shops as well. So you're starting to now see really the growth of e-commerce and the foundation of it over there. The issues and the problems, guys, are, and the way that we look at it is that, okay, so you've got companies like Tonaton and Jumia and Tizoo and the marketplaces, basically, that allow people to be able to sell, but the reality is that the people that are making the majority of the money in those sites are they're few individuals. And even though you might go in and you might refer people to some of these sites, just like you do for Facebook, for example, when you refer people to Facebook and you continue to post the content on Facebook that keeps people coming back, Mark Zuckerberg is the one that makes money, and the investors basically in Facebook make money. What we've done with Sherlock is that we've positioned you in front of these trends that will now be sweeping Ghana and sweeping Africa, and we give you the opportunity to be able to make money from them. And how do you do it? You just basically share the information, you give the app away for free, you make money as people benefit from the use of the app, and you build a team of people to do the same thing, and you can do that anywhere in the world. So we've really given you guys an opportunity to participate in these trends of e-commerce and mobile commerce that are sweeping the world, and for you to get a piece of this pie. And that's what we're so excited about. Right now you guys are early pioneers in this. We've had some leadership that started to come up. I wanted to kind of recognize some of the leadership over there. I wanted to recognize Richard, one of our newest power affiliates over in Ghana, and Daniel, basically, who just hit, 2 different CAB Plus bonuses. So now, not only did you make the CAB bonuses, but also the travel cards as well, the travel gift cards, the $300 travel gift cards. We've got Hayford over there, who's basically helped to lay the foundation over in the Ghana marketplace. But, I can only tell you guys, in the 4 years that we've been in existence, we have already changed and impacted lives around the world, not just individuals, but families as well. We've built a great culture. Part of the culture that we have is that we actually, for example, last year we went on a Caribbean cruise to Jamaica, the Cayman Islands, and you have an opportunity as an affiliate with the company to be able to win that cruise this year. And basically what's going on is that on the 18th of June, we're going out of Venice, Italy, on a 7-day cruise through the Greek islands, and so again we'll have we've got a great number of cabins that the company has taken for that as well. People have won that cruise too. So not only do you have the ability to be able to position yourself in front of these incredible trends that are sweeping the world and profit from them and impact your family, but also from a cultural standpoint and building the culture, the ability to be able to win these incredible trips that we're doing around the world, and being able to take advantage of them and meet people from around the world. some of the leaders basically from around the world with Sherlock Nation. So we're really excited about, the growth in Ghana, the growth in Africa on the whole, and, when you look at some of the other African countries, there are a little bit more challenges than Ghana. As you guys know, for example, in Nigeria, with what's happened with the central bank over there and what they've done with, some of the currency conversion rates on the black market and that, you guys don't have those issues to be able to deal with that some of these other companies or some of these other countries have. And so the growth over there should be even more spectacular in Ghana. So that's what we're so excited about. I really, I can only tell you guys this, and I was fortunate enough to ride that early internet wave that happened. The next wave that you're going to see with regards to e-commerce and mobile is going to be even more, it's going to be more impactful and generate more millionaires than the early internet wave had. Because it makes sense, to be able to put your business online, to be able to, you can offer better rates online. You don't have the huge overhead that you have in being able to do, to be able to open storefronts and have employees and be able to do that. There's so many benefits, and a lot of the companies out there are going to start to understand and realize it, and that's why Retail Tower is starting to have the success that they've had over there. With our Sherlock Local program, guys, as well, we give the small businesses in Ghana the ability to be able to create coupons, discounts, and specials and deliver them right over the mobile phone. So, those, again, will not only bring value to the app, but also give you guys the opportunity to be able to make money from all that business, not only going through some of the bigger companies out there, but also the small companies, who are all, if they're not right now, are in a situation where they're seeing some of their business being taken by these e-commerce companies, and they're wondering, how do I compete with this? Well, we give them the ability to be able to compete with that as well, and it's free for them to be able to use our platform. So those are some of the things that we're really excited about. And for all, and I don't know how many new people are in the audience because I'm not seeing the audience, but for the new people in the audience, the one thing that I will tell you is, if this is something that makes sense to you, if you see what's happening basically with mobile and the growth of mobile, because like I said, Africa has been leading the way with regards to mobile, especially with the mobile wallets and the ability to be able to do peer-to-peer transactions through mobile. But if you guys see the opportunity there, you will just look at the growth that's happened in companies like Amazon and eBay and AliExpress and Alibaba, guys. That growth that has basically happened around the world is going to happen in Ghana. It's going to happen throughout Africa. And now's an opportunity to position yourselves in front of these trends that are happening, and for you guys finally to be able to profit from it. So for the new people there, again, business is about getting in front of the right trends at the right time and then taking action. And so there's never been, your timing basically is impeccable with our company to be able to get started as these trends continue to grow over there in Africa. I'm looking forward to the growth in Ghana, and if you need me to do additional webinars, happy to do whatever additional webinars. You guys have some great upline support over there also with Chuck Williams and with Karen Parsons. They are tremendous. They are leaders with our company, so you've got some great upline support over there, here as well at corporate. And really looking forward to your success, and looking forward to see who of you, over there starts to step up and become leaders here with the company. And just to let you guys know as well, when you become a global with Sherlock, you also earn equity in the company. So our goal is to be $1 billion company in this industry. And so, when you look at long-term as well, when you become a global, you also have the opportunity to be able to earn equity with our company. So we're really excited about that. I'm looking forward to the first globals actually and diamonds coming out of Ghana. And thank you for the opportunity to be able to share here today.
Thank you so much, Michael. We really appreciate your time. We appreciate your effort in putting this together, and we're going to make you proud.
Sounds good. Thank you, guys. Have a good rest of the day.
Great.
Thank you so much, Michael. We really appreciate your time. And it was great to see all you guys, and have a wonderful meeting. I'll be here for a couple hours. If you guys have questions, feel free to use Skype.